Hello everyone, Joanne with StampinginTheValley.com and welcome to my craft room. Today we are going to decorate on wax candles and we're going to go over this technique in just a few minutes. We have some things to go over with Stampin' Up, things that are going on. Now, this is the last day, November 22nd, of the online extravaganza. There are wonderful colors and ink and cardstock. So especially if you are a demonstrator and you need to stock up on some things, you're going to get your percentage off plus then more. Okay, because these ink pads and cardstock are 15% off, ink pads and cardstock. Plus, if you guys are getting 20-25%, you are really getting a great deal. And then another 5% here off the bundles. I wanted to show you guys what the bundles are. Right here, To a Wild Rose, Path of Petals, Parcels and Petals, Dino Days, Free as a Bird. I love these framelits. Memorable Mosaic, Bloom and Grow, and Band Together. Okay, now listed below, there'll be a list of all of that just in case you wanted to pick up on that wonderful savings there. So that's going on with Stampin' Up. Remember, we have the Christmas time suite is still available. Here is a card that I created with it. It's an absolutely gorgeous suite with these roses and all of the gold. If you love red and gold, you're going to love this suite. There's the inside of it. And I am very traditional with Merry Christmas on this one, and I love that. This paper is to die for, okay? So you can order it individually or in bundles. Again, there'll be a list right below, okay, for you to order the bundle. And I think I'll list everything separately also for you. There's a wonderful rose bracelet right there. Has a Stampin' Up logo and the rose that's on here on that bracelet. I really like that. I have it. But this is wonderful. A big stamp, and it is a stamp set. That one stamp set is red rubber, and the other, or the cling, and then the other stamp set is photopolymer. So it's very nice to marry those products together. I like that. If you're a new customer of mine, you will receive an annual catalog, a holiday catalog. You will receive 6 6x6 sheets of DSP that's retired that you could just start to craft with. And then you will receive my 2 free card kits for the month. Every month these change. If you are a downline, a Paper Pumpkin subscriber, or you place an order with me, you receive these card kits. So let's say you place 3 orders with me, you're going to get 3 card kits. Okay, it's not just, you know, 1 a month. You get as many times as you order from me, that is, you get the card kits every single time. So they change it the first of the month. Next month I will not be doing Christmas. I will be doing probably thank yous or birthday, something like that, something very all occasion. And let's talk about all occasion, because Paper Pumpkin is going to be 13 cards next month, guys, of all occasion. So I'm excited about that. It's going to be like a set of all occasion cards, which everybody needs those. So I'm excited about that. It says here that there will be 13 cards. Now you need to sign up for Paper Pumpkin before December 10th to go ahead and get this kit. And if you are a first-time subscriber to Paper Pumpkin, they send you this little block right here that says Paper Pumpkin. It's very sweet. It's a thinner block than what, you know, when you purchase them. It's a thinner block. This says Stampin' Up on it. This says Paper Pumpkin. But it's a little bit of a thinner block. But you do get that in your first kit. Okay, now we've done all of the housekeeping, so let's talk about this. Yesterday, I did a video for my team. Every Thursday, I attempt to do a little video for them, which is exclusive to our Facebook. We have a little Facebook community of everybody that's on my team, and I communicate with you guys through there. We post different pictures. I love for my girls to interact with us, you know, everybody interact together kind of thing. And so on Thursdays, I go ahead and try to do a little video, which is usually exclusive to my team. I usually do not post it on Facebook or YouTube, but This is the one that I did with them yesterday, and I had to go ahead and do a candle with you guys because these are fun. Now, you know, this is done with the Beauty and Joy. This is what I did with my team yesterday. So pretty. Isn't that beautiful? Like if you were setting a table, okay, and you had this at every single place, okay, or maybe on their dish or something like that for them to take home. On the back, you could always do a sentiment. I'm going to teach you how to go ahead and transfer this onto this wax candle. And get this, guys, I got the wax candle at the Dollar Tree. Right here it is. Fresh linen fragrance, so it smells wonderful. And it was just $1. Just $1. Very simple. So I'm going to open this up. I wanted to see, you guys to see what it looked like from the Dollar Tree, how they come. So today we're going to use the bells. A couple of years ago, I have a video posted, and we had this candle, this set right here. And it was this Mary Patterns, and this is a hostess set. I kept this set. I have like 5 or 6 sets that I keep. This was one of them because I absolutely love the candles. I had to show that to you. And then we're going to talk about the other candles that light with the tea light, because I tried that with them last year, and there's just not a big thickness of wax like you need to melt. And I just could see the demarcation of the, of the tissue paper. Let me throw this away. I could see the demarcation of the tissue paper. This is a tea light one, and it has the little thing down here, and it lights up, as you can see. Isn't that pretty? It is very, very pretty. Okay? Very, very pretty. But it did not melt here well at all. And I tried many of them. And I, you know, because there's just a very thin coating on top of this plastic, where this is a full wax candle. So it melted into here just fine. So I kind of wanted you guys to see that. But today, along with this bell, now see, I got a little bleeding right here, which means that I heat it up a little bit too much, okay, with the wax. So, let's go ahead. I wanted to use this bell set because I have yet to show you guys how to put the bell together. And I thought that this would be wonderful. We need these stamps right here. I thought this would be absolutely wonderful for today. So let's look at this. So here's the bell right here. And then this is together for the top and bottom. Then you could pick the poinsettias or this little swirly thing here. For the middle, I picked the poinsettias, and then you have the bottom to your bell, the underside, and then the little ringer. Okay, so you know, you put the bell together, which is so much fun. You'll want to use a foam mat, and you'll want to use some scrap paper because the ink will go through your tissue paper. So let's go ahead and move that in. And let me see, we're going to use Tuxedo Memento black ink. We're going to use Cherry Cobbler, Garden Green, and Crushed Curry. Very, very traditional colors for Christmas. This one I'm going to do the outline of the bell in black. Now, let me get some tissue paper. I probably shouldn't have opened up all that ink, right? Here is this tissue paper, honest to goodness, and I even say this in the video that I did a couple of years ago. I found this in the bottom of a closet. And that's why it's so wrinkly, but it doesn't matter. I'm going to cut us a piece. Let me do that over here. We're going to just cut a nice piece. And this, this tissue paper has these little sparkles in it. It doesn't matter. Hold on. Okay, I had to let the cat out. The meowing was driving me nuts. That means I have to go out now. So, which I'm fine with that, but can you not wait until I finish my video? So anyway, this is just scrap, okay? And it has the little sequence kind of little dots there on it, and you don't really have to have that. This is just, like I say, what I pulled out of the bottom of the closet. I don't even know if the blue tissue paper that comes with Paper Pumpkin might look fantastic. Okay, so we have our bell. That might look pretty, you know, melted into there with a little bit of a blue haze. I don't know. I have to try that. So I have this with Tuxedo Memento black ink. I'm just going to stamp it in the middle. Perfect. Now, close that up. I'm going to do the top and the bottom, the larger one, like this. I think that looks a little crooked. When you have a photopolymer stamp, and you know, it can get a little cattywampus on you, lay it down and then pick it up. And it won't, you know, it doesn't shift. Okay, so now I'm into Garden Green, and I am going to pull this down. Sorry if I'm off camera, but I want to get this in the middle of that upper and lower portions. Right there. Oh, that's perfect. That is perfect. All right, beautiful. Close this one up. Put this away. Okay. And now what I want to do is take my poinsettias here in my cherry cobbler and get the middle of that. And I see I have a little bit of green there, but I'm going to go with it. It's okay. Right here. I'm going to just go right there in the middle. Oh, beautiful. It's perfect. Now this is for the bell. And this one I'm going to use crushed curry for the inside of the bell. There's a line right here on this stamp, and you have to get that right on top of, again I'm going to pull it down, right on top of that line. And you're good to go there underneath the bell. Pretty, so pretty. Now I am using my cleaner. I love this, really. I really do. And it does clean it. But the problem is that you have to wash it off with water. So either I contaminate, and I don't know what kind of chemical is in here. I didn't kind of want to use, see, it really does take the red out. I did not want to really use my chamois, you know, my squeegee thing. So I just take it to the bathroom and run it under water when I'm done after I remove the ink. So here again, and here's our little ball, and there's a little part there that adds a highlight to it. I want it up here in the right side, and I'm just going to come right over that, and that's perfect. And again, I am using this cleaner. It seriously, it does take this off, and I don't know, like, I've even thought if I was, look at that, it comes right off. If I was doing like a lot, if I wouldn't have like a bowl of water next to me. But in my mind, thinking about me and a bowl of water in my craft room is just a little scary. Okay, so it's just a little scary. Okay, so now we have our bell stamped on our tissue paper, and that's the way that you would do that. Now you want to take your scissor and you want to cut this rounded edges, but as close to the bell, leaving just a little bit to melt into the candle. But you just want to cut it a little close. Beautiful. So here's this, and then this is going to go right here. You just hold it right here, put it where you want it. That's so pretty. Okay, now you're going to take some regular wax paper. You can get this also at the Dollar Tree. It doesn't have to be any kind. And roll it off of here a little bit. And you can kind of feel it. Like there's one side that feels a little bit waxier than the other to me. I put that side toward my project. And I really don't know if that matters. But that's how I've been doing it. And they seem to be coming out quite well. Okay, so I'm going to get my bell on there nice and straight where I want it. Then I'm going to take my wax paper and I'm going to hold it over my candle. And I'm going to press it so that you have something back here to hold on to. You're going to press it so that it holds it. Now's the time, if you need to move that bell, release it and move it. I think I'm okay right there. Now when you heat this up, don't wait for this to get real hot. you will be able to, and I don't think you're going to be able to see it on camera, but you're going to be able to watch the tissue paper melt right into the candle, and that's all you want. Nothing more, because then things run. Very easy, and you can see it melt right into it, and move it over it fast. Don't leave it in one spot. That's perfect. That's absolutely perfect. Okay, now you peel this off, and there we go. This could go a little bit more down here. Do you see that? Let me show you this. I don't know if on camera. Can you see that demarcation there? I don't want that. So now with the wax paper off, I'll just kind of heat it a little bit on and off until I get rid of that line. Right there. Might need to put the wax paper back on it. Ooh! We don't want to do that, right? That red is going to transfer. Okay, wait a minute. Let's get it in another place. That's good. We'll hold it back here. Did you see how it lifted? You can always melt it right back into it with another piece of wax paper. It's okay. Wow, that heat tool really gets hot. Right there. We're good. Okay. I think we're good now. So see how we went back over it just to correct it a little bit? But I had to watch. Yeah, that's perfect. I had to watch because my ink transferred right there, okay? So a little tip on that. I even learned that just now. So that came just beautifully. Here are my candles. Aren't they fun? I sold these at, I put these in like a little cellophane with a bow on it and a tag, and I sold them at craft fairs for like $3. So I thought I did okay with that. You could get a little bit more out of them than what I did. So here is everything I made in the past 2 days. Well, that's fun. That's a nice little set, isn't it? The little trees and the bells, it came out cute. Thanks for watching, guys. And please go to stampinginthevalley.com. Click on the big blue button, order any and all of your Stampin' Up! Products. Or there is a Shop Now button right below here. And all of the products that we have talked about are listed below with a link. If you have any questions, just email me at joannemaddie@outlook.com. I'm always here to help you. And thank you very much for watching. Happy crafting!